Packers, your ass has never read a page of the Torah in your life. I don't want to hear a single fucking word from your mouth.
Given whatever you just stated, I think your iman is low count.
No, it's not. I just don't force Muhammad in the Old Testament.
It's force Muhammad in the Old Testament. Were the Salaf trying to force Muhammad in the Old Testament?
And Daniel 8:20-23, where does the little one
Answer
come
my
from?
question.
What?
Were the Salaf trying to force Muhammad into the Old Testament?
Show me where they say Daniel 2:7 is about Muhammad.
Yeah, if you read Ibn Taymiyyah.
It refute. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about where he says he's prophesied in Daniel, but Ibn Taymiyyah quotes a different prophecy.
How am I agent kufr?
Buddy, Paul is correct. Heart emoji. You heard.
Well, okay, let's see whether Cal agrees with Paul or not. Cal, do you believe Paul is correct when he says that Christ is going to return?
In his lifetime? No, I don't believe that. A'udhu billah.
No, is he correct that he's going to return?
Huh?
Thessalonians is not attributed to Paul, so answer the question now.
Of course. Now, wait. Refutologist, is Mirza Ghulam Ahmed correct? That
Can you answer the question?
Is Mirza Ghulam Ahmed correct?
You didn't answer my question. You see how he can't answer the question?
The question.
Wait, Cal.
Okay, was that a yes or no?
No,
Give me a
Paul's
big screen.
incorrect.
Refutologist, you are being a filthy liar right now. You know exactly what you were doing. You knew you were saying Paul is correct because he said not just because he's going to say he's going to return, but he said he's going to return within his lifetime, and you said you do some crazy ta'wil. That's fine. My issue is that you said
I believe he's correct in the sense that Christ is not going to return in his time.
Shut up. Can you shut up, please?
Let him finish.
When you say Paul is correct and you put a heart emoji, not just a heart emoji. Oh, kissy face.
That was a wise dodge, Cal. Get to the point though now, Cal, bro. That was a nice little divert to another topic. Talk about Daniel.
Bro, there's Muslims that, their iman gets increased when they read this prophecy. And we have people like Cal who are saying this is not about Islam.
You know what's so funny about Daniel 2:7? Like most of the Bible, people are like, Muhammad, peace be upon him, is here. Muhammad, peace be upon him, is here. Muhammad, peace. And then most of the time, it's not even like a prophecy. It's just like a statement that's being said, or it's like some you know, like there's nothing prophetic about like this verse or that verse. But in Daniel seems like it's clearly a prophecy, as clear as can be. And it's like, no, it's not. But to me, I think that's odd. To me, I just find it to be funny. People look at Deuteronomy 33, and they look at stuff like that where it's like, is it really prophetic? Matthew 22, like to me, that's one I think is a stretch. I ain't gonna lie.
No, wait, hold on. Look.
That one to me, I think, is much more of a stretch. If we're gonna shit on Daniel 2, we shit on Matthew 22. Look. Matthew 22 is such a stretch, bro.
What Cal is saying that, look, if there's going to be like interpretation that differs, then he's gonna hold to some sort of interpretation that differs, even on Daniel 2 and stuff like that. Then Genesis 17 alone cannot be a prophecy. You cannot say that this is a prophecy about Muhammad, peace be upon him, being a prophet. Because we can say that Daniel 7, right? Genesis 17, any righteous Ishmaelite who came and who preached about God, and let's say if they basically brought many other Ishmaelites into the faith, we would say, oh, he's also included within this prophecy. Like that's not an explicit prophecy about Islam. So if that's all he has, then according to him, there's nowhere in the Old Testament where we can find the prophet.
Do you guys accept the Paraclete prophecy? Because I think Daniel 7 and Daniel 2 clear the Paraclete.
Well, the Paraclete was trash.
Why is it trash?
For example, you think that John 14 is about the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ?
Of course.
Okay, so let's read it.
It's John 16, by the way, not John 14.
Let's start reading it from verse 12. All right, is that okay?
Yeah, go on.
All right, since you guys think this is about, because I think this is nonsense. Right, let's watch the ta'wil this guy's to do to make him fit. The crazy ta'wil, Raj. Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me and will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going